Joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Beverly to George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Durant. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. To Leonard. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Irving with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. 4-3. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To Paul George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Irving to Jordan. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Durant to Irving for 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, you got a dogfight.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Irving. He was all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Irving buries it. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Lets it fly from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Beverly into the front court. Leads just a point. Williams, jumper's good.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Irving. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Throws it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And Kyrie Irving, odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open three is good. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Beverly. Short jumper misses. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Irving. No good. That's great defense. Leonard. Oh, he hits the three.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Can't connect. 1 quarter down. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. KD with the rock. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Surveys the floor. Throws it down. And takes a ton of contact as well. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
DeAndre Jordan. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Durant with the basketball up top. Right now, down 7. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Jordan. Kawhi Leonard tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, emphatic slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Durant. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Beverly. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down a dozen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. To Leonard. He throws it down. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Dinwiddie with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Irving. It's no good. Shots not going down.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Williams goes to the right side. Leonard. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
And count the basket inside.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Up 5 seconds. Leonard to George. It was right there. Brooklyn's got it. Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kawhi Leonard. And he knocks it down, Jay.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
And the finish. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Irving fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lou Williams. He's 2 for 2 now.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 20.
Irving. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Gets to the basket and scores.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Caris LeVert, couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Irving. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line.
There you go. Good shot, baby.
To Leonard.
Watch the cutter coming through.
Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Irving. 4-3. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play. Kyrie Irving with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he knocks it down at the line. To Paul George. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, You have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Durant.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 40.
Kevin Durant. He's going to get 3 shots here. Career 88% from the line. Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
George. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Seconds. It's going the other way. Picked up by the Nets. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
LeVert with a shot, no good. To Beverly. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down big and scores. Strong take.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. To Durant. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard. That no good, off the mark.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Leonard. George, he engulfed him that time.
In the first half, you were hot. I get that. Now, since you're not, it's time to start squaring those shoulders and getting those feet in the right position to actually align yourself to make the shot.
To Beverly. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
You know you can't shoot.
To Irving from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here's Leonard for 2. Short jumper stays out. That ends the 3rd quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Irving. That's off the side of the rim, short. And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Time to shuffle things up. Kevin Durant swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And he finishes at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Irving lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Beverly, 3 seconds is the call. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Williams into the front court. They lead it by 14. Paul George. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story, a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tickets to today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Williams. Whoa, Williams! Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Leonard. He buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 20.
Leonard. Off the mark. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And scores.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And that one out of bounds off a net. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Los Angeles, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Leonard knocks it down from mid-range.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Durant. Now that's a contest. To George. Tough make through traffic.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Paul George. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Kyrie Irving has going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot, boy.
And he hits the second. Three for 3. Nice. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Irving. Smothering D. To George. Strong finish for Paul George. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. To Dinwiddie. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Beverly. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell.
KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Leonard. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.